Last week on Secrets of Aal'Teron.
You see that Luna, as she hits the ground, she instantly comes out of her wild-shape form back into her regular water genasi self and just tumbles and poof, slams against a tree. So you guys take some time and you make your way down the tunnel to the remains of the Otterfolk settlements and help Luna down and, allow her to take some rest. Their heads, but then they both look at Zorthos and snarl at Zorthos. Roll for initiative.
Fuck! Yeah! Fuck this wolf up, man! I just walk over all really confident and shit. And I'm gonna sneak attack the wolf.
Yeah, because you have advantage on the attack. Go ahead. Yeah. Following Luna, hand held in front of you, holding onto hers as she leads, you feel as you're holding the grip, it's almost gone. And you'd feel her not there anymore. But then you reach out one last time and you grab and you feel Luna grab you once more. You all see from outside the cave the continuous flame dies out and the cave entrance goes black once again. Hello everybody and welcome to Secrets of Aal'Teron. My name is Brandon the DM, your game master for the evening. And tonight we're joined by our wonderful guests, starting with Grisquatch.
Hello everybody, it's Grisquatch, and I'll be playing Aaron Lawn, the Wild Bounty Ranger.
Hell yeah. Zorthos, or Steak.
Hey everybody, I'm playing Zorthos, keeping it real, feral tiefling in the streets, arcane trickster in the sheets.
And also, Fey Touch now, correct?
Yeah, I get touched.
Yeah. Game Master Craig.
Yes, hi, I am Game Master Craig, the
The what?
Oh, I'm playing Lausten Khan.
The what?
The Reborn Cleric.
There you go, yeah, we've only been doing this for, I don't know, fucking 10 episodes, so. Yeah. And last but not least, the anime mom, Thick Pastel, go ahead.
Hey everyone, it's the Pastel. I will be playing Luna Ferris.
Every day
Genasi druid.
we stray further away from God on this stream every episode. Let's do a little recap for our players here. If you're watching, you've already saw the recap, but let's do a little recap for you guys so you know what's going on. Last week on Secrets of Aal'Teron, you guys managed to escape the Elvenglade city and eventually made your way to the Otterfolk ruins, where, however, Luna was very exhausted and passed out from her wild shaping into an owl and carrying Aaron, Arya, Lausten, and everybody else through Elvenglade to escape. She passed out on the ground and suffered some very severe damages and even started coughing up some blood. It got very bad. However, she was able to, maintain, stabilize with the help of Aaron and Arya. Kind of taking care of her, making sure that she was safe so she could get a good rest in. In the meantime, Zorthos and Lausten made their way to the Otterfolk ruins as well, but encountered some wolves along the pack that were very hungry that targeted Zorthos because he smelled very delicious because he is made of meat and bone, and they attacked him. However, Lausten, being the crazy buff cleric that he is, amped up Zorthos to destroy the wolves. And they became best friends again. Lausten's still trying to figure out what a high five is, but they eventually made their way to the Otterfolk ruins, and everybody took a long rest after figuring out everything that had happened to Luna. However, when everybody awoke, after leveling up to level 4 now, Luna heard a voice crying out to her, speaking to her, and she came out of the Otterfolk ruins to see that there was an astral fox, a purplish blue color, that was staring at her across the river. Almost calling for her to follow. Eventually, the party did follow Luna and this astral fox into the woods and found some sort of weird, mysterious cave, which the fox went into. Luna followed with Lausten at her hand as they both entered the cave and suddenly disappeared as Aaron, Zorthos, and Arya stand outside the cave and see that it is empty on the inside, and the last thing they saw was Luna and Lausten vanish as soon as they entered. And that's where we're starting this week's episode of Secrets of Aal'Teron. So let's start off with Aaron and Zorthos and Arya. You guys are standing outside of this cave. It's like mid-morning right now, like 11, 12 o'clock. You know, it's pushing noon. You guys have woken up. You've rested, ready to go. You followed this fox for quite some time. And as you entered this this kind of like glaive where this cave is, you see for a hot second that the Luna and Lausten did indeed enter the cave. You could see the shadow begin to creep over them, but you could still kind of see their figures in the shadows. But then something happened. Some sort of magical wisp took over them, and they disappeared completely.
I just kind of nudge Arya. Hey, so how does being visited by a fey creature work exactly?
I don't know, honestly. That's I mean, we've read stories and read up on, you know, tales and myths and whatnot, but creatures from the Fae, they usually come from the Fae Wild, and that's a whole other plane of existence. Usually a creature that is Fae is visiting you, it's for some sort of reason, I could say. Other than that, I really don't know.
Okay, so I know of the Feywild, and I know that fey creatures exist. I've never seen one until today. So you don't think some fey creatures, they visit people for a very important reason. Some just do it for the hell of it. Do you think you don't think that's one of those times, do you?
I'm gonna say with everything that recently just happened in Elvenglade and Luna passing out the way she did and her hearing voices, it doesn't sound like a just for the hell of it reason to me. Zorthos, what are your thoughts? What's going on?
I'm just scratching my chest because it's really itchy, and I really haven't had time to try and figure that out and get my armor off. I just mentioned, Aaron, I'm pretty sure the Feywild's a myth. I want to do like a basic arcana check to sort of figure out what type of vibe is in here magically. Like
Yeah,
if
go
I
ahead.
sense some type of magic presence.
Yeah, go and roll an Arcana check.
Me, Arcana.
Oh,
I'm just making a face at Zorthos, given what happened last episode.
Arya's just like staring at him, like,
Oh, well, Zorthos doesn't know.
yeah, he doesn't.
right.
Yeah,
10.
10. You
Mhm.
can't really get any kind of vibe. You know that there's something definitely magical afoot right now because you did witness Luna and Lausten like disappear. But as for like what kind of magic, you're just like, I don't know.
Guys, it looks like some type of magic happened here. I'm sensing a really magical vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like I can understand that there was definitely magic in this area.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely some fey stuff going on around here, isn't there, buddy?
All right.
Oh,
While you guys are talking about whether the Fae is true or not, let's skip over to Lausten and Luna, actually. It's a good idea. Lausten, Luna, you guys disappear within an instant, and as you open your eyes, almost in a blink, you find yourself in a very lively, colorful, lit forest, almost like a mirror image of where you just were. However, everything looks a lot more bright. The trees are a lot brighter green. The sky is a lot brighter blue. You see that the river that is nearby, you can hear it rushing. It is, you know, a lot louder as you look around in the skies and through the clouds. However, you see what looks like little spirits, little wisps of energy kind of float all around you. And as mysterious as it is, you do get a very warm feeling, like a positive vibe of this general area. It's not a hostile situation. This is more of a calming presence that has kind of come over you. Luna, you look at the distance and you see, not too far from you, maybe like 15, 20 feet, is this astral fox. However, it does not appear to be in like the wispy magical form that it was in. It now looks almost normal, like physical rather than more spiritual.
Okay. I'm gonna call out to it. Hello? I, uh, I can tell you want me to follow, but, can I know your name?
Do you know this
is that
thing?
okay? No, I don't.
Could it be a threat?
I don't think so.
Lausten, roll an insight check for me if you could.
I can do that, yeah. Insight. Check. Where's my insight?
Please let it not be another high vibe situation.
Oh my god, where's my stats? There it is. Okay, I'm so sorry. Insight. 22, 16 plus 6.
So initially, because you just, I don't know, fucking teleported, you're a little weary. But as you kind of, like, breathe in, well, you don't breathe, you're a fucking burning rock person. As you just kind of look around and taking the general vibe of the area, you do feel calm here. As you look at this fox, it stands not menacingly, but more curiously, and you don't feel any kind of threat.
Okay, maybe it's not a threat, but we should be wary.
Luna, the fox begins to approach you. And,
Oh.
like, slowly, and just kind of looking, you see it's eyeballing Lausten, like,
As
kinda
soon
like
as it starts
trying to-
approaching, I cast the emboldening bond on the two of us.
okay, what's it do?
She just gets a D4 to attack, saves, and skill checks.
Oh, so what does that look like when you cast that? Like, flare-wise?
I just like take a step back, like kind of softly take a step back, and just like flames kind of ignite from my hand.
I'm going to roll an insight check for this fox. As soon as you do that, the fox, like, startles back, turns,
Oh,
and
no.
begins to run.
No, it's just a connection between the two of us.
Yeah, but
Even
the
with an insight, you could see I'm just linking with Luna.
flame that comes out startles the fox, and it kind of, like, backs off, like, 30, 40 feet, and just stares. Luna, you hear a voice in your head. It says, who is that? How is he here, and why is he here?
Oh, that's Lausten, and he's my friend. And I'm not really good with dark spaces, so when we were going into a cave, I held his hand, and he came with me.
He is not a threat. He feels and looks different than you do. Mother only
Mhm.
asked me to find you and bring you here.
Well, I am sorry that you're gonna have to explain this to her. But yeah, yes, he is different from us. He is. We recently discovered a reborn is what it's called. But he if he seems intimidating, he's just trying to protect me. Really, all it is.
He looks like he's on fire. It's quite horrifying. As you guys are talking, this fox is speaking to you telepathically. It is approaching you slowly as
Okay.
you're having this dialogue with him.
I will keep holding on to Lausten's hand through this.
Anyways, the fox does approach and is directly in front of you. It only stands about 2 to 3 feet high. You know, it's a typical looking fox. Looks normal now in this plane of existence as it is in its home plane. Lausten, you do hear it speak to you inside of your head too. And it says, hello, who are you? Are you a friend of this one?
Why are you in my head?
It's how all of us,
I talk
Spirit-
verbally though.
it responds, that's how all of us spiritual creatures speak here in the Echo.
Can you talk with your mouth and not your mind?
He opens his mouth and goes, oh,
Oh no.
and back in your head. I can do that, but to communicate in a sense that you can understand me, I must communicate this way.
What do you want?
Well, I didn't want you. He looks at Luna and goes, I wanted her, actually.
And what did you want with her?
Well, Mother sensed that there was a user of, nature magic that was in trouble in a nearby, presence, and she sent me to help. She felt that she was in danger and she was in pain, but is good from what we can sense, and Mother wanted me to come get her, to help her.
Who is Mother? And no, we are fine. Luna's safe.
Oh, she is the mother of us all, the mother of spirits of the Echo. She is the Echo.
I don't know. Do I know what that is?
Roll an intelligence check. Luna, you're also hearing all this too. And he's speaking.
Oh,
both of you.
okay.
Yeah, you're hearing
Then
this.
yes,
Gladly.
I also want to.
6.
No, Lausten is not clicking with you at all. Luna, you can roll yours with advantage though because you are a druid.
I don't trust this fox.
Insight or perception?
Insight
Okay.
or intelligence, whichever you'd choose.
Insight is better. 21.
Holy shit. Yeah, Luna, as soon as this fox says the Echo, it clicks with you, and you're like, oh my god, I'm in the fucking spirit world? That's essentially what this is. When he says the Echo, everything you know about the Echo essentially is where lost spirits or dead creatures, animals, who have pure souls, or not even just animals, like, humanoids even, their spirits, they travel on to the Echo, which is a plane of peace, tranquility, and no harm, no danger, and it is protected by the mother, who is known as the Echo. However, you've been brought here by this fox because the mother sensed that you were in some sort of danger, as you are in touch with magic of nature and animals. The fox looks at you, Luna, and goes, anyways, sorry for being rude. My name is Selu. I'm, one of the wanderers here of the Echo. I have been gifted by the mother to be able to traverse from this plane to your plane, often seeking users of nature magic, such as yourself, to give assistance. You see, there's been quite the danger afoot recently. There's been an increase of spirits that have been entering the Echo, an unusual amount of spirits. Now, they are here peacefully now, however, it appears their lives have been abruptly ended back in your material plane of existence. Mother has been very confused and curious on why this is happening. We don't know why. But maybe she sensed that you are in danger and she had me get you because maybe you could be of some help.
Do I hear this as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. This is this a lot to process? So, okay, Echo. I'm in the Echo. Your mother, our mother, everyone's mother, Echo.
Mother of spirits, yes.
Yes. Yeah. Would I like to meet her? Yes. But I don't know.
So
I'm gonna look at Lausten.
So for now, I'm here to give you this, and you see that the fox kind of like reaches like in his fur and like pulls out what looks like a little pendant, and it looks like a daisy that is made out of some sort of silver material. And he says to you, "Now, Mother told me to bring this to you and take it back with you to the material plane, and when the time is right, Mother will contact you. But she wanted you to come here and see with your own eyes as a user of nature, magic, as a druid, that the Echo is indeed real. And she wanted you to see with your own two eyes that there is a lot of a bigger picture to this world than some people think there is. The spirit world is very well real. However, if there's an increase of spirits entering the Echo, that means that there is something on your world that is causing them to come here. Specifically, a lot of animals, not so much humans and humanoids, but creatures like deer, fox, rabbits, serpents, fish."
Well, that is very disturbing, and is certainly something we should look into. But I really wouldn't know where to start. I guess while I travel, because I am planning on traveling, I can keep an eye out. And if this pendant lets me talk to the mother, then maybe we can work together. I mean, as long as I'm not bothering her, because she's very busy, I'm sure.
Oh, well, like I said, Mother told me to give this to you, and she would contact you when the time is right. But
Okay.
there is one other thing before I send you back that I wanted to help you with and teach you.
Oh, okay. That would be great. I would love that.
See, the fox approaches you, and looks at Lausten, and then looks at you and goes, "But I'm gonna need just you to come with me."
Oh, can Lausten go back, if he wants to our other friends?
Oh, yeah, he can if he wants to.
I'm gonna
Oh.
look at Lausten.
Why can't I go with you?
What I'm about to help her with is it's a sacred ritual, to say the
Yeah.
least, and it's very secretive, and
Mhm.
it's not for all eyes to see.
It's kind of like Lausten. Not everybody can master the druidic arts, and I don't know where you get your magic from, but this is kind of some place where I draw my magic from, and so for it to be that way, I have to go. But
We don't split up.
I know, but here, let
While you
me-
think about that for a second, let's switch back to Aaron and Lausten and Arya. So it's been a good 20, 30 minutes. You guys are standing outside this cave. You see that Luna and Lausten have not come back out of it yet. You don't feel any kind of presence of any kind of magical aura wafting through the air like you did initially when they left. Everything's pretty calm, but it's getting kind of concerning now that they've been gone for some time. As you guys are standing about, just kind of waiting patiently, I want everybody to roll me a perception check.
Did yeah.
I got a 19.
I got a which perception? There it is. 21.
Okay, so everybody notices
Yep,
this
15.
because you're just kind
Yeah.
of standing about waiting. You look in the distance, heading like kind of in the direction where Elven Glade was or is, where you guys came from. You swear for a second that in the distance you saw what looked like the ruffling of some treetops back and forth, and they stop. And then you look again, kind of like, you know, just kind of around your surroundings, and you see that a couple different treetops shift back and forth.
I'm pulling out my longbow.
Are we hidden from sight? Like we're in a cave, right?
No, you
No,
guys are
we're
outside
just
the cave.
outside of the cave.
Oh.
The only people that went in were Luna and Lausten.
Hey, bro, we should probably hide in this cave.
Any other time, I would agree with you.
Uh-huh.
Arya
Stuff with
looks. Arya
stuff
looks
with
at.
the-
Go ahead. Sorry.
Stuff with the sorry. Stuff with the Fae is very complicated, and I really don't want to step on other beings from other planes' toes.
Arya
Ah.
looks at you, Aaron, and goes, "Yeah, but your friends have been in that cave for quite some time now, and obviously something feels off right now. Maybe we should go investigate the cave and try to find your friends in case something is off. I hate to say it, but I kind of agree with the tiefling on this one."
Or just don't leave Aal'Teron's most wanted, right in sight.
She goes,
I'm
"Yeah,
going
that's
in.
probably a good idea." She follows.
That's a solid.
She
that's
follows
a solid point.
Orthos.
Fuck, my chest is itchy. What's going on? Do you have rash cream, Aaron, from your woodland travels?
Lausten, roll a luck
no.
check.
Who?
Just roll a luck check. Roll d20.
You said
think
Thank
Lausten.
you,
you,
Aaron.
Or
Sorry.
sorry,
Yes.
Aaron. Sorry, Aaron. Aaron, roll a luck check. Roll d20.
Okay. That's an 8.
You don't. You got some Benadryl, but that's about it.
Arcane Benadryl.
Yes.
Arcanadrill.
Arcanadrill. There we go.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I don't have any itching cream. Hey, have you noticed anything strange with going on with your book here lately?
Nah, just normal book stuff. Just gotta keep reading it if I'm gonna get big and strong. It's like eating good cereal every day. If you keep doing it, it promotes good heart health. But I'm just doing that except for my brain.
Yeah.
So as you
well,
guys are talking, you enter this cave. Instantly, Arya kind of like lights just a torch, not a big one, just like a smaller one to kind of like light the area because it's dark in here. And as she lights it up, you see that there are cave paintings inside this cave. What look like depictions of what would appear to be some sort of like spiritual fae or echo, you could say, like realm. You see that there are cave paintings of different spirits that kind of float around. There are trees everywhere, and you see these spirits that float around are all surrounding one giant spirit that is kind of in the center.
Would I
That's
know if this
weird.
had any kind of, like, from my very surface level understanding of the Fae, would I kind of gather that this is more stuff around just worship of the Fae, or does this have more religious meaning?
Do me a favor, as you look at this all, roll me an intelligence check.
Okay. Just straight intelligence?
Yes.
I'll swap dice. Use this one. Yeah. That's a pretty good roll. And my intelligence modifier is 0, so that's a good thing. 17.
17. You would get the idea that this is not really an area of like worship, more of a depiction of sorts. It's not really like a holy ground per se, but more of less like a story. You know, like somebody probably came in here that knows about the Echo or the Fae or those sorts of things, and just kind of like depicted it as like a believer, but it's not really like a holy area. But seeing that Luna and Lausten did disappear in here gives you the sense that this is some sort of area of significance between the cave paintings and their disappearance.
Arya, does any of this stuff kind of ring a bell with you at all?
She goes, no, absolutely not, honestly. I didn't really study too much of the spiritual arts, you know, when we were training necessarily. Good with a bow, not necessarily with mystical areas of existence.
Yeah, you and me both.
I pull out some trail mix and I sit down and start feeding Xena.
Squeakins, squeaks, squeakins, and she starts eating trail mix.
Yeah, I hear
Back to Luna and Lausten. What have you guys come up with? As Lausten does not want to leave, the fox is standing, just kind of like looking back and forth, like, so.
Austin, I know that you are,
He could wait here.
Why can't I go with you?
It's
It's
just
the
it's
rules
it's
sometimes.
just ritual. It's just the rules. You can't
The
break
rules
the rules.
You're talking to the wrong person.
I was about to say. There are no guards here, but this feels like a guard situation.
Well, Craig and Lausten are triggered when you say that. You cannot break the. I think not.
Oh my god. The fox approaches Lausten and starts kind of like sniffing you back and forth, up and down, and kind of like starts walking circles around you. And it looks at you, and in your head, you hear it say to you, I sense great disturbance with your spirit.
Oh yeah. Like
It-
what?
Like, not good vibes.
Am I giving off bad vibes?
A little bit. Maybe not you, but your spirit. You seem like you have good intentions, but something about you is unnatural.
Well, I am on fire, so.
He does have a point.
Can I make a comment real quick?
Yeah, sure.
The undead guy on fire is giving you bad vibes, Fox.
Yes.
Exactly.
Exactly, yes.
Exactly.
That's
You
why this fox is like,
surprised us.
I don't know. Anyways, the fox looks at you, Luna, and says, I'm sorry, but for me to give you this gift from Mother, it requires me and you alone and your attentive focus, undisturbed.
Oh,
Now-
meditation.
He can stay here while I take you to the springs, or he can go back, but I'm afraid that only you will be allowed to have access to the springs with me.
While I hate that you're giving me an ultimatum, I will wait here. Reluctantly.
The fox goes, okay, and turns and starts walking.
Hold
I don't
on.
like this fox.
Okay. And I'm gonna start removing my choker. My dad gave this to me when I earned my powers as a druid. And so you hold on to this and I will come back for it.
Okay,
All right.
you got it.
So Lausten, you stand in the middle of the Echo, this gorgeous forest, as this fox, Selu, begins to walk away deeper into the forest. Luna, it is wanting you to follow. I'm assuming you follow.
Yes.
Some time goes by, and eventually you come to like another glaive, like an area. However, this little glaive has a small little pond in the center of it. In the center of this pond, you see that there is some sort of like stone platform that sits within the water. And all around this lake, you see that there are 8 different stones, each of them depicting different creatures. Almost like cave paintings. You see on one is a fox, you see on another one is a dragon, you see on another one that there's a bear, and there's all sorts of different, natural creatures that are on these different stones. Selu looks at you and says, now this is the springs, the Echo Springs. This is where Mother brings people to give them gifts of the Echo.
Oh.
And she has asked me to bring you here to see if you are worthy of this gift.
Well, I'll do my best.
Okay.
If that's something
so-
you can try for.
Yes, absolutely. So make your way to the center of the pond, and then I will begin the ritual.
Oh, okay. I do that.
Okay. So you make your way to the pond in the center of this, this little lake with a stone. And when you stand on it, you see that there are some signets on it that glow blue as you stand around and kind of pulsate back and forth. The fox stands against the edge of the pond where you once were, and you hear inside your head, it goes, now, good luck, and please, like you said, try your best. And you see he materializes away in a wisp of magic. And you see all the stones around you begin to also glow the same color. And the pond that you stand in the middle of also begins to emanate some arcana coming off of it. As you stand looking around, do me a favor and roll me a wisdom check.
Okay. Oh, bad. That's gonna be a 6.
A 6. You stand and you get this piercing headache. And at what first is very beautiful, you see just like visions and flashes of gorgeous creatures and monsters just jumping through the forest, having a good time, frolicking through meadows and fields and flowers. But then all of a sudden, these piercing headaches just wrench at your mind as you see that many of them begin to be slaughtered. You see some sort of weird, hooded, mysterious figure taking a staff and blades and cutting them down. And you see that she is taking pieces and parts of them and storing in a bag. You take 3 psychic damage from this. You look up, you open your eyes up, you see that 2 of the 8 stones are now no longer lit up. Roll me another wisdom saving throw. Or wisdom check, sorry.
I wish I could tell you that I was lying. 9.
So, you shake it off, you look around again, the lake still glowing. As you turn and you set your eyes on another stone, and you kind of go into this other like trance, this flash of sorts, and you see what looks like a chameleon. As it is crawling through trees, rummaging, jumping all around, but all of a sudden you see it is grabbed out of midair, pulled down by this same hooded mysterious figure, and its neck is snapped. And you take another 2 psychic damage. Another 2 of the stones fail to light up. There are 4 left. Roll me another wisdom check.
15?
Okay. With 4 stones remain, you look around and you see that there are 4 depictions. There's a fox, there's a bear, there is a rabbit, and then there is what looks like to be some sort of big turtle. And they're all kind of like in different spots. You look around, you see the one of the dragon. The bigger creatures have failed to light up anymore. The dragon, the drake, and like some, the mammoth, they are no longer lighting and glowing, almost as if they have died out. But you see that there are 4 that still remain lit. You shake off these negative feelings you are getting, and you look at these 4. And it's almost as if they are each calling out to you. And you see that from each of them, kind of like a spiritual kind of wave comes out in front of you. And you get the sense and the feeling that you need to choose one of them.
Bear, rabbit, tortoise, And you said fox?
Fox.
Oh, goodness. I will let fate decide. From the list, as I listed them, in that order. 1, bear.
Bear. You stick your hand out to the bear totem. You grab it, and you feel yourself almost get pulled directly to the stone, and your mind goes in another one of these visionary flashes. You are pretty much in the bear right now. You are the bear, essentially, in this first-person point of view, running and dashing through the woods as you turn around, and you see that there is something following you. And you see that there are trees being knocked down, there are explosions of magic in the distance. The bear, because you are not in control, this is just what you're seeing, stops and turns around and plants his feet into the ground. And you see this same mysterious hooded figure walks forward. And you recognize it as the same woman that you saw in the woods when you guys camped out outside of the otter encampment. She approaches this bear with staff in hands, takes her hood down, and you see that it is indeed a sort of elven woman with glowing green eyes. She approaches, you hear it say to you, "You're going to make a fine sacrifice in tribute to my cause." However, the bear plants back forward and lunges at her and engages in vicious combat. Back and forth they go for quite some time. However, the bear gets the best of her and leaves her wounded. However, the bear needs to run and escape as he dashes off into the forest and continues to run and run and run until eventually everything kind of fades back. You find yourself in the middle of this pond once more. All the stones appear to have been disintegrated or are now gone or disappear. But in front of you, you see on the opposite side of this pond is indeed the spirit of this bear that you were just kind of envisioning. You see it sits there staring at you.
If that was you I just saw, you fought very bravely.
Yes, I did. However, I cannot speak for my friends. There is a vicious woman out there that is threatening wildlife. I escaped, but he looks down. Others have not. As you can tell, and what you were told by Selu, many animal spirits are coming into the Fae because of her. Vitalis Goldwillow, the Necro Druid, is destroying wildlife and creatures through your realm for her cause, creating monstrosities and creatures for her benefit and power, and she must be put to a stop. You appear to be very strong to withstand these visions and see the torment some of us have gone through. And with that, I give you a gift. And you feel the bear, as it turns into a spiritual orb, flies at you and hits you in the chest. As you are now able to wild shape into Borgo, the bear of the echo.
All right. I'm writing that down.
So essentially, chat, if you're listening, we did a little bit of home brewery with the druid. Essentially, the way that Luna is going to be learning her wild shapes is going to be through different, milestones in the campaign, such as spiritual transformations and things like this. So this is one that she just unlocked, the Echo Bear Borgo, which, Luna, I will be sending you the stats for. Anyways, Lausten, you are currently standing in this glaive still, and you see the fox appears right next to you and goes, "Oh, hey, it's me."
What are you doing here? Where's Luna?
I think she's okay. I left her for the ritual. She should be fine, though. I just wanted to check on you, make sure you weren't snooping or leaving or lying or anything like that, you know.
Where is Luna?
Oh, at the springs, probably. Either still going under the ritual or, I don't know. I trust her, though. She should be fine. Mother only selects the people that are worthy, so she must be worthy.
I'd like to insight check this fox that I don't like.
Yes, go ahead.
I hate this fox.
Go ahead, yes.
I don't-
One day we'll find an NPC that is not an otterfolk that Lausten will like.
Well, it won't be today.
It's not today.
25, 19 plus 6.
He's being honest. He's not being like an asshole. He's just being like very truthful.
Did I overhear? Did Lausten overhear, or like when you were explaining the whole this is the dead realm kind of thing, an
Yes.
undead realm?
Oh yeah, yeah,
So I heard all that.
yeah. It's like the spirit realm. Yes.
All right. This is the spirit realm, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Do I have no memory of this place?
No, you don't.
I have no memory of this place.
I mean, you're alive, so you probably wouldn't.
Yeah,
Think
but
you're
I
alive.
wasn't alive. For
That's
a time.
interesting. Usually if people die and they're good spirited, they come here.
Well, if I wasn't here, then that means I wasn't good spirited then.
It's probably why you smell like not good spirit.
I just like lean out, like I sniff myself. Smells like charred skin.
Yeah. Well, to me it's not good spirit. I don't know, but Luna seems to like you. It seems like you have good intentions. If you're a reborn, as she says, then maybe there's more to you than you even know. And as he says that, you see that Luna walks out of the woods, approaching.
Does she look okay?
She looks great, actually. You can tell that she has gone through some stuff. She's like rubber in temples, a little bit of a headache, but she looks fine.
Okay. I just wait.
I'm gonna wave at Lausten.
As you wave at Lausten and approach, Selu looks at you as you have the pendant that he gave you, the daisy, the silver daisy, and says, "Okay, well, I think it's time I send you back. Luna, I hope you use this gift well, and I hope that you put it to good cause and are able to help our kind. But in order for you to do that, I must send you back to where you came. Goodbye, my new friends." And you guys see the fox
Bye, Selu.
disappears. Aaron and Zorthos and Arya, as you're standing in the middle of this cave, you feel it rumble and shake, and you see that the main orb that was on the wall, the obvious one that was being worshipped, glows this bright blue color, and as it lights up and dims down, you see that Luna and Lausten stand there.
We're back.
Hi guys.
Apparently, hi.
Ian's just as wake up.
What happened?
We were dead.
Oh, we weren't dead. No. Have you heard of the Echo?
Have I heard of the Echo?
Yeah.
I will say, Aaron, that you probably heard of the Echo, but wouldn't know much about it. You would know it's like the rumored spirit realm.
You talking about? Now look at Arya as just like, isn't that weird in between place that Grandma used to tell us about?
Yeah, it's like where, it's that weird theory she had where, like, when people die, there's like more to them and their spirits, they go on to another place, all that kind of stuff. If they're good spirited, blah blah blah, that thing.
Yeah,
Whether
I
that's
kind
true or
of
not, I don't know, but I mean, science is weird,
I look back at Luna and I say, I mean, I wouldn't say I know anything about the Echo, but I've heard of it.
Well, that's where we were. I mean, I was alive. I'm gonna look at Lausten. Lausten wasn't dead again. And I'm gonna show him the pendant, and I got this pendant, which I've put around my neck now. And it's
Wait, this is your thing, and I give the choker back that you gave me.
oh yeah, okay, thank you. And I'm gonna put on. So remember the scary lady who like hurt the Autofolk, was attacking the Autofolk?
Yeah.
She's causing a lot of problems for the Echo, and by that I mean she's killing a lot of animals and using them. And there was a term that I never heard before that I found out when I was in there called necro druid.
That doesn't sound good.
It doesn't sound
As Aaron
very
says, that
natural.
doesn't sound good. You guys hear what sounds like the breaking and cracking of trees from outside the cave.
Knocking an arrow pointing at the entrance of the cave.
Okay.
Do I see anything?
You just hear, like, what sounds like in the distance branches being broken off of trees.
I would like to edge towards the entrance of the cave.
Okay. As you do that, go ahead, Zorthos.
I draw my bow and I'm gonna hide.
Okay. Zorthos, you're pretty easily able to stealth in here.
Mhm.
Aaron, as you approach the cave, you guys watch as he kind of creeps forward. Arya stands back with Zorthos as well, like in the back. Aaron, roll me a perception check if you could.
Really, of all times, that one.
You don't see a goddamn thing.
Nope.
However,
He's looking at a book.
does a 16 hit.
Yes.
Out of nowhere, out of the trees, you see what looks like an angelic arrow of golden energy strikes down and pierces you right like in the thigh board for 5 radiant damage. And as it hits you, it disperses in magical energy. You guys all see this as Aaron gets shot by something. Everybody roll for initiative. Aaron, as you look up into the trees, you see what looks like 2 orbs that are about 3 foot in diameter. And out of each of them are golden angelic looking wings that flutter back and forth. And they are kind of patrolling this glaive you guys are standing in. However, as you made yourself visible in this entrance and got shot by this, you see they fly down and are floating in the middle of this glaive about 40 feet from you in the center and shot an arrow at you. Everybody roll for initiative. These are called moon kites.
Fun stuff.
21.
I also got a 21.
Has the higher. I'm assuming Aaron has the higher dex.
I have a 16 dexterity.
You would assume correctly.
Okay. What did Zorthos get?
I got a 16.
Okay. What did Luna get?
I don't want to surprise you all, and I can screenshot if you want. 22.
Holy shit.
Oh.
Wow.
Luna.
I crit, so.
Arya. Okay, Luna, you were first. You see about 20 feet in front of you, Aaron stands there, got shot by a radiant arrow out of the sky. And you see in the middle of this glaive, if you look out the cave entrance, these 2 moonkite orbs with glowing angelic wings have just shot at Aaron. You were up first. I'm going to say, for simplicity's sake, they're about 50 feet away from you.
Okay.
I'm just
What?
keeping it simple. I'll say Aaron 30 feet for you, and I'll say Luna 50 feet for you because she's back in the cave.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So then, in that case, I will go ahead and use my bonus action.
Okay.
To go ahead and place my spirit totem. The spirit totem that I choose will be the unicorn spirit.
Okay.
It lends protection to those nearby. We all gain advantage on ability checks made to detect creatures in the spirit's aura. In addition, if I cast a spell using a spell slot that restores hit points to any creature inside or outside the aura, each creature of my choice in the aura also regains hit points equal to my druid level.
Okay, cool. Anything else?
And then I will go ahead and use my action to cast. Where is it? Summon Beast.
Cool. And what are you summoning?
That's not usually up to me.
Summon Beast is... Let me... Summon Beast. Blah, blah, blah. Call forth the bestial spirit manifest an unoccupied space that you can see within range. The corporeal uses the bestial spirit stab block. Okay, so it has a stab block already. That's what I meant. Already has its own stab block. I'm gonna say
Land.
What's that?
When you cast a spell, choose an environment. Land.
Land. I'm gonna say for fun's sake, it's a stag.
Sweet.
The deer shows up. Spiritual deer.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
I will say that it's going to go on your next turn with you. Keep it easy. It'll go on your next turn.
Sure.
Like, Aaron, you were up. You just got shot by this moon kite. They both fly down in the center, kind of floating back and forth.
I'm going to take aim at... They're about the same distance, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'm just going to take a shot at one.
Okay.
And that's going to be a miss. That's 10.
This is
Yeah.
Yep. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay, Lausten, you are up. You stand about 20 feet from Aaron. You can see these moon kites in the center of this glaive outside of the cave. What would you like to do?
I'm going to immediately drop the emboldening bond on the
Okay.
entire party. So everybody, you get 1d4 extra to your attacks, your saves, and your ability checks for 10 minutes.
Jesus. Okay, nice.
Nice.
That is my action. I'm sorry. That's my action, and then as a bonus action, where's my bonus action? I'm gonna drop Sanctuary on Aaron.
Okay, cool. And that's where they have to roll wisdom save.
If
right?
they attack
Yeah,
him,
they have to
because
roll.
he's the closest. I still
Yeah.
think he's the closest one. Is he not?
Yes, he is. Yeah.
Yeah. If they attack him, they have to roll a wisdom save. If not, they attack
It's
somebody else.
Okay, cool.
And I'm gonna move up right next to him.
So you start doing your buffs again. Zorthos, you put Xeno away, and you feel the instant buff come over you again from Lausten, as you just feel just like, fuck yeah!
Yes!
You just feel great. However, with that being said, it is now Moonkite's turn. The same one that shot you initially, Aaron, is going to go. He's going to roll his wisdom saving throw first to see if he needs to not attack you. Wisdom, he gets a +3. Okay. Does a 10 pass?
No, it does not.
Does not. Therefore, he's going to shoot you, Lausten, since you were the only other one that is in sight.
Bring it.
I'm assuming that a 7 does not hit. As you see
7 is a miss.
You
I have
s-
a massive armor class.
Yeah, you see this thing opens its wings up and it goes to shoot at Aaron, but then kind of like diverts quickly, and you see it glows, and this golden radiant arrow flies out at you, but before it can reach you, kind of like disperses because it misses. Zorthos, you are up. What would you like to do?
Feeling pretty good, feeling pretty buffed. I'm just like sneaking forward in the shadow. Now they're glowing with a radiant like energy, right?
They are
So
not
it's-
glowing. The arrows they're shooting were glowing. They're like radiant arrows. They shoot out of them.
Okay, but they're like big yellow orbs.
Yes.
I can see them from the cave.
Yes, they're like white orbs with golden wings. Yes, you can see them. They're pretty big.
Okay, I'm just gonna shoot them from the shadows. I'm just like,
Okay.
motherfucker. Sneak attack because I'm unseen.
Yep.
It's 2d20 plus d4. 24.
That's
Nat
gonna
20.
hit. Yes, that hits. Oh, oh, goddamn. Okay.
I got a 20 and an 18.
Yep. Oh, yeah, so it's a crit.
My crit damage is 2d6, 46, 66. I just gotta roll this one 6 times.
Yep.
Sorry. 4. Uh, 26 damage.
Holy shit.
Jesus.
Yeah, so you-
Nice.
from the shadows, feeling buffed, you see that this thing was shooting at Aaron for some reason. You release your arrow, and when it hits this orb, it kind of doesn't shatter it, but you can tell it sticks into it and cracks. Like there's like a shard of like glass that kind of cracks across of it. But then when it hits it, you see the arrow kind of like disperses and explodes, but it did indeed do damage to it.
I just go, oh! Jump back into the shadows.
Okay,
I'm
roll
hoping they
stealth
didn't
for
see
me.
me.
Yeah, roll stealth now.
Me. 21 for stealth.
I will check on their turn. I'll check.
9.
Next up is the second Moonkite. This thing is going to eeny, meeny, miny, mo. It's also going to attempt to shoot at Aaron. Then roll its wisdom saving throw first. It's a 15 pass. The saving throw for Sanctuary.
15. That's a great question. 15. It's a 15.
Okay, so Meets Beats. Aaron,
The
this
Meets
next
Beats.
one, it shoots an arrow at you. There's a 12 hit.
No.
You're able to dodge out of the way this time. However, this one, you see it shoots this arrow at you as the radiant arrow comes out of its like just golden orb body. And as it shoots, it begins to also fly forward. It's got a movement speed of 120 feet. As it shoots, it zooms right past Lausten and you, Aaron. And you see it in the middle of this cave. The cave is 50 foot, like it's a 50-foot circle in diameter to keep things easy. It is now floating in the middle of this cave. Its golden wings kind of light up, not like brightly light up the area, but it does light up this cave slightly where it is kind of like dim light in here now as it's flying. It's like fluttering in circles, flapping its wings, looking around in the center of this cave.
You said it zoomed right by me?
It did.
Did it get it? So do I get an attack of opportunity?
This thing does not provoke opportunity attacks due to its ability.
Oh, that's so dirty.
Flyby.
All right.
But that is its turn. Arya is next. She is going to take a pop shot at the one that just shot, or that just flew into the cave. She is going to miss with a 12. Top of the order. Luna, you are up. You and your stag that you just summoned. What would you like to do? One of these things is now in the center of this cave, kind of fluttering in circles, looking around, and the other one is still outside of the cave. What would you like to do?
Can the reach this, or is it just like, is it really high?
It's only like 10 feet up. It's only like 10 feet up. It's not like at the ceiling. It's a small cave, so it's not like it's a 50-foot tall cave. It's like, you can hit it.
You say that like an elk can fly.
The elk can hit it.
Yeah, okay, good. All right, well then it will. It's gonna go ahead and do its 2 attacks.
Okay.
Let's see. Attack maul is what it does.
Yeah, I'll say it like runs up, jumps, and goes to like, hit it.
Okay. My spell modifier to hit. Okay, I guess that works. Modifier 3. Okay. Nat 1, first try.
Who is in the surrounding area? I'm gonna say, probably nobody, because everybody's kind of hidden away. It just falls on his face.
Oop. Tries to hit, doesn't miss.
Yep.
Alright. Second attack. Oh, goodness. That is going to be 12? Sorry, 15.
15 hits.
Okay. Then it will do 1d8 plus 4 plus my stealth level, so that would be 12 damage, 12 piercing damage.
Nice. Okay. Again, same thing with Zorthos. When he shot it, it kind of like puts a little crack in this orb.
Okay.
Okay. 12.
Mhm.
All right.
So then, for my turn, what I will do is, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and cast Healing Word on Aaron.
Okay. What is your healing word? What do you say?
Oh, I believe if we established last time, it was may the light be with you.
That's right.
Mhm.
Aaron, if you yourself, the pierce on your leg closes up.
And that will be 5 healing for him.
Okay.
And then because of the unicorn, everybody else gets healing as well.
Ooh, hell yeah. Okay.
And that was my bonus action. I suppose that I couldn't wild shape into. I don't really want to try to do a flying right now. Into Borgo right now. Would I be able to?
Is wild shape and can you maintain concentration on the elk while you're wild shaped into something?
Transformation does not break your concentration on a spell you've already cast.
There you go. Then yes, you can.
Okay. Then, Borgo the bear I am.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that would use up my turn.
Yes, it would.
So.
You turn into. You guys see that out of nowhere, Luna turns into this weird spiritual-looking bear. Almost out of nowhere. Very new form, very new shape. It's definitely very whimsical. It looks similar to the fox that you guys saw chasing into the cave, but in a bear form. Aaron, you were up next. What would you like to do?
I would like to shoot an arrow at the one that's still outside,
Okay,
but
go ahead.
I'm going to overdraw the string and try to do the sharpshooter thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So with a -5, so that plus 2 is 14, plus 4 is 18.
18 hits.
And it's a D8 on the die. I'd like to add marking.
Okay.
Ooh, plus 12 plus 15 plus 10, 25.
Holy shit. Yeah, another crack under this thing. You see it as kind of shaking back and forth as the glass orb is beginning to kind of, not shatter, but cracks are starting to spread throughout it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right,
Anything
that's my
else? Okay. Next up is Lausten. What would you like to do?
So just to recap for me, who's taken hits in the last rotation?
Nobody has, except for Aaron, but he got healed up.
I did not think so. I just wanted to make sure because I'm casting Bless on everybody.
Zorthos, you're getting that good shit again. You're just
Yeah.
feeling amped right now.
And I did see. I'm sorry. I think that's the only thing I could do because I only have one action. Sanctuary is still active on top of Aaron for a minute, so that's still in effect. They still have to roll wisdom saves, and I'm. Where is Zorthos in the lineup right now?
He is
still behind them.
I'm last.
Yeah, he's last. Well,
No,
not
I
last,
mean,
but-
where on the map? Where would he be?
Oh,
So
he
there's
is
no
in the
visuals.
cave. He is like hidden in the cave somewhere. He rolled like a 21 on stealth. You know he's in the cave. Not exactly sure where. Not
Okay.
exactly big, but he's in there.
I'm going to move like within 10 feet of one of the enemies.
Okay, there is one that is
Very
in the cave.
clearly attracting
Yeah,
their attention.
There is one that's in the cave about 20 feet behind you, and the other one is about 30 feet out. So I'm assuming you're gonna go to the one that's in the cave.
Yeah, I'm just going to start yelling at him.
Okay. What do you yell at?
Ah! Like that's it. It's just battle cry.
It does not respond. Okay. Anything else, Lausten?
That's all I can do right
Okay, Moonkite that is outside the cave is going to go. He's going to attempt to shoot Aaron again. Wisdom save. He's going to pass with a 22.
now. That's
yes.
ridiculous.
Yes. Does a 16 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay, you take. Ooh, that's gonna be max damage. That is gonna
Hey.
be.
Where's my dice cam?
What's that?
Everybody. Yeah, where's the dice cam, huh?
Well, fuck you. I
Dice
might.
cam, bro.
Fuck you.
Where is
12 radiant
Cut me
damage.
out. Cut me
I'm
out.
not
Yeah, well, you
worried
saved
about
the
it. How
damage.
much?
12 radiant damage.
Ow!
Yeah, as you get blasted with another radiant arrow.
Dice cam, coward.
This one's gonna do the same thing. After it shoots you, it's also gonna fly in the center of this cave.
Okay.
Guys, remember you have an
Zooms past
extra
you.
2d4 on everything.
Yeah.
Zorthos, you are up. You see both these things are flying in the center of the cave now, spinning in circles, almost as if they're looking around.
Yeah, well, they never looked for me, so I'm still hidden. I'm gonna shoot the one that's the most injured. Are we only hurting one of them right now?
No, you're hurting both of them. One is definitely the one that just flew in is the one you already hit. It's the one that Aaron also just hit. You can tell it's definitely cracking up a lot more. The other one has just been hit by the stag. This one that just flew in is
I'm gonna
looking
hit the
pretty
one.
injured.
I'm gonna hit the one that I already swung at because
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I did a good amount of damage.
Oh yeah,
to
you
it.
did.
I'm just like shaking with energy.
Getting the jitters, getting
Yeah.
the pre-workout jitters.
Got that good shit.
What's the pre-workout called? We need a name for it.
Oh god, we'll think of something good.
24.
That's gonna hit.
I used both my D4s just for funsies. Sneak attack again.
Yep.
So 3d6 this time. Oh, I haven't been adding my fucking dexterity to damage. 16.
16. It does not shatter yet, but you do put another crack in it. You see a piece of the glass orb of this thing kind of like falls off and hits the ground. And you see when it hits the ground, it does shatter as if it's glass. You see out of the hole that this made when the glass piece fell out that this is indeed some sort of magical construct creature. As you can see, there's a magical kind of pulsation that is coming from inside of it. It is very, very injured, struggling to kind of float and fly. Shaking as it goes up and down, back and forth. Is that your turn, Zorthos?
I'm going to hide again.
Okay. Roll stealth for me.
19.
Okay. All right. Next up is the second Moonkite. It's going to look around. I'm going to roll a d2. 1. I was going to shoot at Arya this time, actually, as it sees Arya standing there. Oops, it's gonna hit Arya with a 17. Arya gets blasted for 8 radiant damage for one of these
Ugh.
arrows, just backwards, like ow, fucking ow. Okay. Next up is Arya. She is going to warbow back and shoot at the one that just shot at her with a 12, which misses. She is staggered from this arrow, pulls back her bow, shoots, and it just kind of overshoots the shot. Next up, Luna, what would you like to do?
I will go ahead and attack. The stag and I will both attack. One each, because they're both inside the cave, right?
Okay. Yes,
okay.
yes, they are.
Okay, so we'll split that the damage. We'll start with me because that's just easier for me. That is going to be Oh, 19 on the die.
That's gonna hit.
Yeah. And
Which one are you attacking first? The one that is more broken, or the one that the stag hit last turn?
the one that's more broken.
Okay.
1d10 plus strength. Which, in this form, you didn't tell me what's the plus to strength. My strength or its? Well, obviously it should be its strength. But
4.
4. Okay. All right. Well, that was gonna be 7.
7. Luna, how would you like to finish this moon kite?
I don't know why you ask. I'm gonna.
Wait, this is the one. This is the
boop
one that
it.
was. This is the one that was more hurt, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So you claw boop it.
Claw
You
boop
just-
it on the snoot.
You just smack it as the bear. So you run up in this echo bear. You jump up and you just take your paw, and go brrr, smack it. As you do this, the glass around it shatters, but you see this radiant energy that is inside of it bursts out and explodes. Luna, you, the stag, and Lausten need to roll me dexterity saving throws.
Plus 2d4s. For me, not for the stag.
Oh no, our stag.
It's broken. What would you get on the dex saves, everybody?
I can tell you here in 2 seconds. 12 on the dice with an additional 4.
It's a pass.
16.
Nat 20, 22.
You're good. What did the stag get?
I rolled 16 on the die. So, give me 1 second.
You're good.
I gotta
Yeah,
go
it's a
back.
pass. You're fine. So there's only half damage. You guys see this radiant energy shoots out, but you kind of duck as you only get singed by it slightly for 15, half to 6. No, half to 7. 7 radiant damage.
Okay.
Okay, Luna, anything else? One still stands. You still have your stag.
Yep. So, wait, I thought I gave that to you already. Okay, that is going to be. Roll it again. 11 on the die, which is plus 3. So that's gonna be 14.
14 to hit.
Mhm.
It misses.
That's my attack.
Okay. Anything
and then
else?
the second attack,
Oh, okay.
it gets a multi-attack. That's gonna be 15 on the die. So that
That's
would be
gonna hit.
18.
It hits.
All right. That will be a total of 9 damage.
Okay. Aaron,
11
you were.
damage. Sorry.
Oops. Aaron, you were up. Your sister just got
Gonna-
shot. This thing
Yep.
exploded. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna take a shot at the.
There's only one left. Yep.
I'm gonna do a regular shot though.
Okay.
That's gonna be. Chances I don't really show numbers well. Okay. Plus 2 plus 1. 18 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
8 damage.
8 damage. Okay, nice, solid.
And that's
Okay.
my turn.
All right. Next up is Lausten. What would you like to do?
And there's still one left, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna step up right in front of it. I'm gonna get as close as I can to it, and I'm just
Okay.
gonna cast Bane on it as
Okay.
well. And that's it.
What's Bane do?
It has to make actually make a charisma saving throw.
Right now?
Yes, sir.
Charisma. Plus 6.
Oh my gosh.
14?
Fail.
Oh, shit. Okay.
All of your attacks must roll a d4 and subtract the d4 from the attack.
Oh my god, that's rude. Okay. Shakes and shudders as you touch it, and it shivers back and forth. Next up is going to be... Is it your turn, Lausten?
Yeah, that's all I could do.
Zorthos, you were up next. From the shadows, you creep.
Ah!
Supreme
am the
package. I am the
Oh,
knight.
by the way, I came up with that pre-workout could be Supreme Package Max with 2x.
Oh my
2Xs.
god.
Yes.
Cleric shoes.
Insanity!
We need emojis now.
I peek out of the darkness and I'm just looking at the last one. And I'm like, this is my chance to shine. And I'm gonna pull an arrow out and shoot it.
Okay.
I say, I am the knight. I shoot at fucking nat 20.
Wow, okay.
I get 2 dice.
Yeah.
It's good if I love fucking range.
Double all dice. Don't
Yeah.
forget to add your dex to damage.
Ah! I'm gonna start with that number. Thank you. Actually, a lot. Uh, 27.
Oh my
What?
fuck. Not shattered, but
Nice.
some more glass pieces fall onto the floor. Looking very similar to the one that was damaged last time. You see the radiant energy inside of this thing glows viciously as it shudders back and forth and is struggling at this moment. Anything else, Zorthos?
I'm just staring with my mouth open after that shot, and Xena's like, squeak, squeak.
Squeaking, McSqueaking, squeaking, squeakins.
I know.
Squeak, squeak,
Hi.
she nods.
Just dive back behind the boulder.
Roll stealth.
Aha!
29.
You roll down. What the fuck? All right, yeah. Xena's like squeaking, and you guys just see Zorthos is standing there, just
Xena's
disappears.
Just pulling my ear.
Moonkite is up. He is going to roll another D2. This one looks at Aaron this time. And is going to take a shot at you. Well, he's got to roll a wisdom saving throw first instead.
Mm-hmm.
13 is not going to pass a wisdom saving throw, so instead he's going to shoot Arya. He's going to roll to hit. And subtract a fucking D4, right?
Yes.
Going to heat your sister.
That is going to be a 20 to hit, but minus a 2 is 18. Still hits Arya. For another 6 radiant damage. She gets blasted back and goes, fucking ow! Why me? What the fuck? She gets shot. She is then going to stand up, pull her bow back, and take a shot at this thing as well. With a 15 to hit, she hits this time as she rears back, slides on her knees, pulls back her bow, shoots for 5 piercing damage into this thing as it is cracked again. Almost dead. Top of the order. Next up is Luna. What would you like to do?
Looks like I'm gonna boop some snoot. Alright. Attack it, of course.
Yep.
That is going to be 13 out of die, plus 4, plus my 2d4.
That's gonna definitely hit.
Okay. Alright, well then that means the damage is gonna be almost max. 9.
Wow! Okay.
9 plus plus 4.
9 plus
Right.
4.
Yeah.
So, what, 13?
13.
How do you want to finish this last moonkite, Luna? Booping the
I
snoot
don't
again?
know. I'd like to boop a snoot for 500, Alex.
Luna, again, just goes, max it. It shatters. I'm going to need Luna the stag and Lausten roll me dex saving throws again. It explodes in radiant energy.
15 plus 2, 17.
That's a pass. What did
15 plus my 2d4, so I'm
It's a
guessing
pass.
that's a pass.
Yes. And what did
The stag rolled 6.
Stag
a
fails. I'm assuming.
Yeah, it only has a plus 0 to dex.
okay, cool.
test, so.
That is going to be 11 radiant damage to the stag, half to 5 for Luna and Lausten as it explodes in radiant damage. These things shatter and hit the ground. And you guys kind of look around at each other, and the realization sets in and hits that for some reason they were only attacking Aaron and Arya. Luna, as you stand there in bare form, Lausten as well too, since you guys are the ones right there right now as Aaron is walking in and Arya is kind of brushing up her wounds. I want Luna and Lausten to roll me like investigation or perception check.
I'm not good at that, and I rolled a 6.
Okay.
I rolled a 15.
Okay, 15.
Oh wait, yeah, plus 4, 2d4s.
Okay. Lausten, you don't really notice too much. Luna, as you look at the glass that is shattered on the ground, the wings have dispersed almost as if they kind of dissipated with radiant energy, but the glass of the orb still remains. You can see that kind of around the glass, almost what was forming the orb, is some sort of elven script.
Oh, sorry. I will talk as I am talking, but forget that I'm in bear form.
Yeah, you guys just hear Luna go, "Arr!"
Bear.
bear. Arya looks at you guys and goes, does anybody know what she's saying?
Not at this moment, but let me walk over there. So I walk up beside now Bear Luna. It's like,
Boona.
what'd I say?
You said Bear Luna. I said Boona.
Buna. Oh, I like that. No, I'm saying it now. Yeah, I walk up beside Buna, and it's like, if we're gonna keep the comedy roll going, it's like, what is a girl? Like, what do you see? Is little Timmy strapped to a whale?
I'm gonna look at him like, I don't know, like realize, oh, and then I'm gonna pop out of bear form.
Okay.
Gonna poof. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. It looks like Elven script.
I'm gonna take a look at it. What does it say?
You can read Elven, can't you?
Yes, I can.
You can tell that this is some sort of like conjuration magic, like some sort of like spell, like containment spell that brought whatever these were to life. Do me a favor, if you'd like to, you can roll me, since you're from Elven descent, kind of like Elven family, roll me an intelligence or history check.
Where's that other D4? There it is. Both of those are +0. Haha.
You're a stupid human.
I'm average intelligence, thank you. 15 plus 3 is 18, plus another 3 is 21.
Holy shit, never mind. Aaron, as you're examining
Yes.
these, you instantly know they're moon kites, you know, from the combat. Like, you recognize them almost instantly. And as you think a little further back to your knowledge and history, you know that the moon kites are constructs, magical constructs that are created by the elves of Elvenglade, and they're usually used as their trackers or their hunters to hunt things down or track things that they're looking for. As you're picking up the glass plate and looking at it, reading the script, you can tell this is some sort of spell. You know exactly what this is. You were being tracked, hunted. Somehow they found out where you were. You put the plate down on the ground and you look, trying to think of everything. Then you look at your hands, and you see on your hands, from when you touched the Glade Ward, there is some sort of like burn mark, like an arcana residue that is stuck on your hands.
For me touching the orb in the city?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You didn't wash your hands after you wiped.
Yes.
Pause for just a moment.
Arya sees you, kind of like the realization hits in, and you see she starts examining herself a little bit too, and you see that she doesn't have it on her hands, but you can tell like a little bit of her neck and face is singed a little bit, like not like burned, but you can see there's some sort of like magical residue kind of like just kind of stuck on her face, almost as if it's like a cut. And you see like kind of against her hands when she cast the spell, magic spell, when the discharge of the spell radiated out. You guys have pretty much been tagged essentially by the magic of the Glade Ward, and are now being hunted by Elvenglade moonkites. And as you have the realization set in, hear what sounds like the breaking of more tree branches in the distance. And that's where we're ending this week's episode of Secrets of Aal'Teron.
That's a good spot. That's a good spot.
That's a
That's a
spot.
good spot.
That's a
That's a
spot.
good spot.
That's a
We should
spot.
just
Good
make a
spot.
we should just make a cut of Grizz making that exact motion as he does at the end of every episode. It'll just be a bunch of
every episode, yeah, every time I end, they're like, why a cliffhanger every time? Like, why do you fucking think? Why? Anyways, guys, thanks so much for hanging out on this week's episode of Secrets of Aal'Teron. I'm Brandon the DM. Make sure you join the Discord. Make sure you check out all the other stuff we got going on. And you probably saw before this video aired, guys, our pre-launch page for the new Kickstarter, Benji's Guide to Rentucky Island, is currently live right now. So make sure you sign up to get notified when we go live with that project on February 18th. Grisquatch, anything you like to say, Mr. Tagged by Magic? The bounty hunter is now being hunted.
Aha. I'm now a fugitive, just like my sister. Yay! Okay, when is this episode scheduled to air?
I can tell you. I put
7th.
it on my calendar.
The 7th.
The 7th of January?
Yes.
What about the 7th?
Still too early.
Still too early. Everybody's be like, what the
Still
fuck?
too early. Don't worry about it, people. I'll let you know eventually. Hi, everybody. I'm Grisquatch, and you can find me here on episodes of Secrets of Aal'Teron. You can also find me on TikTok by the name Grisquatch. Come check me out if you want to.
Yeah.
Also, hi, Mom.
Hi, Grizz's mom.
Hi, Grizz.
Hi, Grizz's mom.
Steakums.
Hey, did you guys know that sloths can hold their breath longer than dolphins can? By slowing their heart rate, sloths can hold their breath for up to 40 minutes.
I believe that.
Wow, I didn't know that. That's cool. Game Master Craig.
Hi, everyone. I'm Game Master Craig. And I would like to invite you to check out Chromatic Dice, which runs just before this show runs, literally the same day, just an hour before. So we run our shows at 8:30 Eastern, and this is at 9:30 Eastern over on twitch.tv/Chromatic Dice, and it's a really, really fun, very intense campaign. So it's funny because you go from like super duper intense, and then over here it's a little bit more comedy, I would say. We laugh a little bit more on over here on this show. I'm sure Brandon could agree with me.
Yeah, we do. We have keep it a little loose, but it does get serious when it gets serious.
Oh, it gets serious, but like there's way more comedy here than over there. And I do want to just end my segment by saying, who's fact checking Zorthos?
Nobody.
We've all just accepted it as
We've all just
accepted it as fact. Yes,
I'm off the rails.
we have the Friday night double feature with Chromatic Dice and then Secrets of Aal'Teron back to back. And last but not least, Thick Pastel, aka Una, the bear.
Buna, the boopers of the snoot.
Oh God.
Death boops.
Anything.
Yeah, I have Twitch. My commissions are open now for VRs like this. And all that information is over on my Twitch page, and I'll see you there.
All right, everybody, we will see you next week for the next episode of Secrets of Aal'Teron. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, Mom.
Hi,
Bye, Grizz's mom.
Have a wonderful time.
Get out. Have a wonderful time.
Okay, bye.
Bye.